Hi friends, stars. Welcome to QAII Wizards, your magical home for fun new tech, AI, and data learning adventures. Welcome to QAII Wizards. Yay! Let's start the magic. So let me ask you something. Have you ever worked so hard on building the coolest, most amazing level in a game? Like it's absolutely perfect. And you go to sleep all excited to play it tomorrow, but then, while you're dreaming, a sneaky little glitch happens, and nobody is even awake to see it. Who's supposed to watch the computer at night? Well, the answer is a very special kind of helper. It's called an autonomous AI agent. Whoa, that sounds like a mouthful, right? But all it really means is that it's a super smart little buddy that can do jobs all by itself. I mean, it can watch for stuff, think about what to do, and then actually do something without you having to tell it every little step. A helper that works all by itself. Okay, so you might be wondering, how is this helper different from, say, a regular chatbot? Well, think about it like this. A normal chatbot is kind of like a magic 8-ball. You have to shake it up and ask it a question before it does anything. It just rates. But our magical helper, it's more like a little elf. It's always watching, and the second it sees something wrong, it jumps in to help. It's proactive. It doesn't wait around. So, are you ready to meet our hero for today? This magical night-watching robot helper has a name, and it is so cool. Let's give a big warm welcome to OpenClaw! Yay! OpenClaw is going to show us exactly how it saves the day when all the humans are fast asleep. Hello, OpenClaw! Let's watch OpenClaw in action. Imagine it's 2 o'clock in the morning, deep in the game factory. That's kind of like the assembly line where the game gets built. A glitch happens. But guess what? OpenClaw is on the job. It wakes up and spots the trouble. Then it zips over and reads the computer's secret diary, which are called the logs, to figure out what went wrong. And then, get this, it zaps a message straight to the game maker's phones, and even writes up a special to-do note for them called a Jira ticket so they know exactly what to fix in the morning. How amazing is that? Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds really technical. Do I need to be a coding genius to use this? And the answer is a big, happy nope. Not at all. What's so amazing about OpenClaw is that you just talk to it, in plain English, just like you talk to a friend. You can literally say, "Hey, OpenClaw, can you watch my project tonight and let me know if any glitches pop up?" It's really that simple. So what does OpenClaw really love to do? Well, its absolute favorite job is being a 24/7 lookout for all your projects. It's also an expert at reading those computer diaries, the logs, to find clues about any problems. Then it sends out super fast alerts and can even write a little summary of everything that happened while you were sleeping. It's the perfect night watcher. Now, even magical helpers have some golden rules we need to follow. First, it's always a good idea to start with small, easy jobs. A big whoopsie-daisy would be to give it permission to just press any button at once. You have to give it very specific jobs. And the second rule is to remember it's your assistant. That means it's still a good idea to double-check its work, just to be sure. Okay, come closer. I've got a secret cheat sheet with OpenClaw's superpowers. First off, it lives right inside your own computer, which keeps all your stuff extra safe. It can also send you messages on apps you already use, like WhatsApp. Plus, it has a great memory, so it remembers what you talked about yesterday. But the best part, it helps you before you even realize there's a problem. It's like a superhero for your computer. Whoa, hold on a second. Look how much you've learned already. You know all about autonomous agents, you've met our friend OpenClaw, and you even know its secret superpowers. You know what that means, right? Ka-ching! You just unlocked your AI sidekick power. Amazing work, wizard! All right, want some tips to make OpenClaw an even more awesome helper? I thought so. First, try giving it a fun personality. You could tell it, "You're a super detective now, and your job is to find clues." For its first mission, just ask it to be a glitch summarizer. That means it'll only watch and tell you what it found, which is a super safe way to start. And you can even have it do hourly checkups for you so you can focus on the fun stuff. Okay, everybody, it is time for our magical memory trick. This is how we're going to lock this awesome idea into our brains forever. So a simple chatbot just does 2 things. You ask, and it gives an answer. Boring. But awesome OpenClaw does 4 super cool things. Everybody get your hands ready. First, it watches. Make binoculars with your hands. Good. Then it thinks. Tap your head. Then it acts. Run in place. And finally, it learns. Point to your brain. Let's do it one more time. Watch, think, act, learn. You got it. Watch, think, act, learn. Okay, we've got a couple of really important questions that people sometimes ask about helpers like OpenClaw, and here's the first one, and it's a big one. Is OpenClaw going to replace the human game makers? Let's find out. And the answer to that is a big, giant nope, not at all. OpenClaw is a helper, not a replacement. Think about it. It does the really boring job of staring at a computer screen all night long. That frees up the humans so they can get a good night's sleep and use their amazing creative brains for the fun stuff, like dreaming up brand new ideas for awesome games.
Okay, time for our second big question, and this one is all about being safe. Is it risky to let a robot helper like OpenClaw just do things all by itself? That is a very smart question to ask.
And the answer is, it's not risky at all, as long as you give it really clear rules. It's kind of like building a safe little playground for it inside the computer. You can tell it which rooms it's allowed to play in and what toys it's allowed to touch. When you set up those safe zones, it's perfectly safe and incredibly helpful. All right, AI wizards, it's your turn to shine. Here is your special assignment. If you had your very own OpenClaw robot helper right there in your house, what's one job you would ask it to watch over for you? Maybe it could watch to make sure your favorite online game server doesn't go down, or maybe it could watch your plants and remind you when they need water. Think of one really cool job for it. Wow, what an adventure today. Let's do a quick recap of everything we learned. We learned that OpenClaw is a helper who can work all by itself. And it's not just a regular chatbot, it's a night watcher. It's amazing because it turns those sleepy time problems into solutions that are ready for you in the morning. Basically, it's your most reliable teammate, the one that never ever needs to sleep. And before we go, I've got a little secret about our next adventure together. Next time, right here on QA AI Wizards, we're going to discover some truly magical AI helpers that can draw anything you can imagine just by using your words. It is going to be so cool, you do not want to miss it. That's all for today's magic. Zing! Thank you for learning with us. Come back soon to QA AI Wizards for the next super fun tech and data adventure. See you next time at QA AI Wizards. Bye, friends. You are all AI wizards now.